Good evening, bookies. My name is Hannah, and today we are doing my January wrap-up / my February TBR. So let's do it. So in January, I read 4 books, 3 of them being audiobooks, so it was easy for me to get them read at work. They were all rated very highly. I think the lowest one I rated was 4 stars, which was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. This was like really hyped up, and I was really excited to read it. It was okay. I could do like a whole review video on it, but I'm really bad at review videos, so I'm just going to kind of cut it here. I felt like it was a little overhyped, and it has a lot of flashbacks in it, which I don't really love, but other than that, I thought it was an okay book. I also read Winter Song by S.J. Jones. This was another one that was kind of like an okay book. This is the other 4-star book that I rated. This has been on my shelf for a really long time. This is the first audiobook I ever bought. I didn't even listen to it, I just bought it. I started listening to this at work because I didn't have anything else and finished it fairly quickly, so now this is done. So the next 2 books, I'm going to show you them at the same time. These were the highest rated books this month. They were both 5 stars, and one of them is the book of the month, and I'm kind of proud that I read them. And I read A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. Why can't I never say that? Just checking. So I started reading these books again. I had already read A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I had completely forgot everything about it, so I kind of just wiped it and counted it as a new book. But I kind of started reading these because A Court of Silver Flames, yes, comes out February 16th, and I decided that I was going to try to make up and read them as quickly as I can. I listened to these on audiobook, which I think they're really good. They're very well done. I finished Heckyeahbooks last night, and honestly, I love this one more than I love A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I've heard a lot of people say. This is the book of the month for me. It was absolutely amazing. It was huge, and I annotated the shit out of it. But I loved this. Chapter 55. I had to go talk to Amelia about Chapter 55. I didn't spoil anything, but I had to go talk to her. And like the ending was good. I loved it, and I'm gonna start Heckyeahbooks. I'm going to start Heckyeahbooks tonight. Court of Winds and Ruin. I'm going to start that tonight, and then hopefully I'll be kind of ready by the 16th, which shouldn't be that hard, but I'm going to start it tonight and be ready for Silver Flames. Why do I feel like it should be Heckyeahbooks? A Court of Silver and Flames. Something like that. It just sounds wrong. I don't know if anybody else agrees with that, but I do. So I told you the ratings that I gave each book, with both of the Sarah J. Maas being the 5 stars, and then Winter Song and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue being 4 stars, which again brought it to 4.5 average. I read 1,936 pages this month, which again doesn't sound like too many, but I'm proud of myself because it's the most I've read in a really long time. That's about 62 pages a day, which I definitely didn't do. I definitely didn't read a day. I actually read most of Mist and Fury yesterday. I don't even know how much of Mist and Fury I read yesterday, just a ton of it. And this month I also bought 29 new books, which is insane. I'm not going to go through all of them because I'm sure I've done a book haul on all of them. I'm just going to lift them up quickly and then we'll move on from there. So for new books, I bought the Heckyeahbooks, and are we calling this Heckyeahbooks? I have no idea. I'm just going as I go. The new covers, because Silver Flames is not going to be in the old covers, even though I think it should be, so I had to buy the new covers to kind of feel better inside. I bought Vicious by V.E. Schwab, The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. I know I said I wasn't going through them, but I'm going through them. Sorry, guys. These Rebel Waves by Sarah Roche, Lore by Alexandra Bracken, These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong, Air Awakens by Elise Kova, The Midnight Lie by Marie Rukowski, The Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Haro, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon, and Frankly in Love by David Yoon, The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna, Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hess, Alex and Eliza by Melissa De La Cruz, Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, Greythorn by Crystal Smith, Wings of Ebony by J.L., Sisters of Shadow and Light by Sarah B. Larson, Fireborn by Rosario Munda, Legendborn by Tracy Dion, Heckyeahbooks, and Heckyeahbooks on audiobook, and finally The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I am now on a book buying ban until Silver Flames comes out. So now we are going to do my February TBR and goals. So I have 5 books on my TBR this month. I don't know how well I'm going to do. One of them is very small, so I'm hoping I'll just be fine with it. But first I have Heckyeahbooks. How many times am I going to mention this series? Too many times. And then I have A Court of Frost and Starlight, Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, Fable by Adrienne Young, and then hopefully A Court of Silver Flames. We'll see about that one though, because it takes me a long time to get to the newer books, because I don't want to have to read them and then wait for it, so we'll see about that one. I'm also challenging myself to kind of a book that I don't really read the genre of, and this month I'm challenging myself to Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. So I'm going to try, hopefully, maybe read that one. There's also 14 books coming out in February that I'm hoping to pick up soon-ish. I'm not going to buy them all in February because that is a lot of books to buy very quickly. But here's the list. I'm not going to go through it because I feel like this video is already long enough. But that's it. That's it for today. I'm hoping to post a book tag later soon-ish because I decided to make my own book tag and I'm going to try it out and hopefully it does okay. I mean, if not, whatever. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me and I will see you guys in the next one. Rock on!